Rio Chima Ngumoha is an English professional footballer who plays as a left winger or attacking midfielder for Premier League club Liverpool. At an age where most kids are worried about school exams, Rio is making headlines for dazzling skills, composure beyond his years, and a future so bright that fans are already whispering his name as England's next Wonderkid. But who is Rio Ngumoha really? What's his story, his lifestyle, and how has he built a buzz so strong before even breaking fully into professional football? Stick around, because this is more than just a story about talent, it's about dreams, dedication, and the making of a star. Early life and background. Rio Ngumoha was born in 2008, in England, into a supportive family that quickly recognized his passion for football. Like many greats before him, Rio's journey began not in stadiums filled with thousands, but in small pitches, school grounds, and youth academies where his raw talent became impossible to ignore. Ever noticed how certain kids just carry the ball differently? Coaches would say that Rio had that natural ease, the touch, vision, and creativity that set him apart even from older players. While his peers were balancing after-school clubs, Rio's world revolved around football. Hours of practice, endless drills, and a mindset that refused to accept mediocrity began to shape him into more than just another academy kid. His story proves that success is never accidental, it's crafted from discipline, persistence, and love for the game. The breakthrough at Chelsea. Did you know Rio Ngumoha was part of Chelsea's academy, one of the most competitive football youth systems in the world? To even step into that environment meant he had something special. At Chelsea, Rio's technical ability blossomed. His dribbling, vision, and ability to glide past defenders began drawing attention from coaches, scouts, and even rival clubs. But the real buzz started when Rio, barely in his teens, started making waves in youth tournaments. Nobody wants to overhype a young player, but with Rio, the talent spoke for itself. Smooth on the ball, unpredictable in attack, and fearless in his approach, he became the kind of player you just couldn't ignore. Imagine being only 14 or 15 and already having clubs whispering your name, wondering if you might be the next superstar. That was Rio's reality. The move to Liverpool. Guys, maybe it's time we talk about Rio's big career shift, his move to Liverpool in 2024. This was a decision that shook up conversations in the football world. Leaving Chelsea's youth system to join Liverpool wasn't just about football, it was about opportunity, growth, and finding the right environment to develop into a future first-team player. Liverpool, known for nurturing young talents and giving them pathways to stardom, saw something extraordinary in Rio. Rio Ngumoha is quickly becoming a name to remember in English football, and his journey so far is nothing short of remarkable. Despite his young age, he has already written his name into Liverpool's history books. Since joining the club from Chelsea's academy in 2024, Rio has wasted no time in showcasing his immense talent. His breakthrough moment came in unforgettable fashion when he scored his first senior goal for Liverpool, a dramatic match winner against Newcastle United in the 100th minute. That strike not only secured a vital victory for the Reds, but also cemented his place in history as Liverpool's youngest ever goalscorer, an achievement that sent shockwaves across the football world and instantly raised expectations about what more he could accomplish. Rio's rise has been fast but not unexpected, given the potential he showed early on. Born on August 29, 2008, he joined Chelsea's academy at just 8 years old and quickly established himself as one of the most technically gifted youngsters of his generation. In 2024, Liverpool made the bold move to bring him in, recognizing his ability to influence games even at such a tender age. He adapted seamlessly, and just months later, he was handed his FA Cup debut at 16 years and 135 days, becoming the youngest player to ever start a first-team game for Liverpool. For a club steeped in tradition and filled with legends, that achievement highlighted just how special this young forward really is. What makes Rio stand out is not just his knack for scoring goals, but his composure, maturity, and fearlessness on the pitch. He plays with the confidence of someone far older, showing incredible vision, close control, and the ability to make decisive contributions when it matters most. Watching him glide past defenders and create chances, it is clear why Liverpool fans are already buzzing with excitement about his future. Beyond his technical skills, his mentality sets him apart. He thrives under pressure, relishes big moments, and carries himself with a professionalism that makes coaches and teammates trust him even more. For fans, the most exciting part is that Rio's story is only just beginning. To have already achieved so much before his 17th birthday suggests that his ceiling is incredibly high. Supporters and pundits alike believe he has the potential to become one of the defining players of his generation, not only for Liverpool but also for England on the international stage. Every minute he spends on the pitch adds to his experience, sharpens his instincts, and brings him closer to fulfilling the enormous promise he carries. The thought of what he could achieve over the next decade is thrilling. More goals, more records, and perhaps a career that places him among the all-time greats. Fans began to take notice. Who was this teenager Liverpool had invested in, and why were they so excited about him? This move wasn't just a transfer, it was a statement. Rio was stepping onto a bigger stage, with higher expectations, and he embraced the challenge. Playing style and comparisons. Ever noticed how some players seem to play the game a step ahead? That's Rio. As a left winger, he thrives on speed, agility, and technical flair. He loves to cut inside, beat defenders with confidence, and create scoring chances. Some have even started comparing his playing style to a young Raheem Sterling or a teenage Bukayo Saka. But here's the key difference: Rio doesn't just rely on pace, he's got composure, decision-making, and an eye for the game that feels rare at his age. Imagine defending against him. One moment he's sprinting past you, the next he's pausing, assessing, and delivering a pass that splits the defense. For fans, he's electric. For opponents, he's a nightmare. Lifestyle and personality. Now, let's step away from the pitch for a moment. Who is Rio Ngumoha beyond football? For a teenager, lifestyle is a delicate subject. While many of his peers live typical teenage lives, Rio's is a blend of discipline, spotlight, and sacrifice. You won't see him flaunting luxury cars or million-dollar mansions yet. His lifestyle is simple, focused, and built around football. But what makes Rio relatable is that at his core, he's still a young man chasing dreams, supported by family and mentors who keep him grounded. He's active on social platforms but maintains a level of humility that fans admire. No arrogance, no unnecessary showboating, just dedication, passion, and a quiet confidence that speaks louder than words. Achievements and rising fame. For someone so young, Rio's achievements already stand out. From shining at Chelsea's youth levels to making headlines with his Liverpool move, his journey feels like the beginning of something much bigger. Awards at the grassroots level, standout performances in tournaments, and consistent growth in his game have made him one of the most exciting English prospects. And here's what's even more exciting: this is just the start. Imagine what the next 5 years could look like: Youth England call-ups, senior team breakthroughs, or maybe even becoming a Premier League regular before he's 20. Net worth and future earnings. So, let's talk numbers. At just 15, Rio Ngumoha's estimated net worth is modest compared to established stars, around $100,000 to $250,000, primarily from youth contracts, sponsorships, and brand interest. But here's the thing: football isn't just about current value, it's about potential. If Rio breaks through as expected, his financial growth could skyrocket. Future endorsements, senior contracts, and performance bonuses could easily push him into multi-millionaire territory by the time he's 20. Brands love young, marketable talents, and Rio fits the bill perfectly. Legacy in the making. Nobody wants to put too much pressure on young athletes, but Rio Ngumoha's rise feels different. His story is not just about football, it's about hope, inspiration, and the reminder that greatness often begins when nobody's watching. He represents every kid who dreams on the pitch, every parent who believes in their child, and every fan who loves to see raw talent evolve into brilliance. So, what do you think? Will Rio Ngumoha become one of England's future football icons? His journey is still being written, but the signs are clear: he's destined for greatness. If you enjoyed diving into Rio's story, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more inspiring football journeys, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Could Rio be the next big star for Liverpool and England? Let's talk about it.